I don't have to, but like to make my existence online like tolerable, there is some amount of attention I have to give it. I am a fucking adult, and I know that ultimately is not going to make my life better or improve, uh, you know, I don't know, like my life outside of the internet. It's not going to solve any of those problems to defend myself or, listen to what these freaks are saying. But I do need to find the appropriate balance because there is way too much shit being flung by that podcast. And in turn, whoever else, all the commentary channels that consume the shit from that podcast. But they're fucking delusional. Because I understand being fucking, like, insecure about things or being angry. Like, that's an understandable feeling. Idubbbz is being stoic here. That's the sense that I get from everyone on that fucking podcast. Is there's not a single thing that they can view, like, objectively. Like, if I said something like BTS or something, if I was, like, a big BTS stan, they would figure out a way to, like, end up saying some mean shit about BTS just because in their minds they've associated it with me. Anyway, we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it right now. There we go. And we are on the Leftovers subreddit, the place that they think is like some horrible snark place that is literally the only place on the internet that is fucking defending people against the nonstop fucking harassment. Shout out Leftovers. You know, it's quite funny how much they complain about snark when their fucking entire shit is snark. I mean, that's been said a million times, but they don't seem to understand that. I don't know. Very pious. The Very Pious podcast. Especially when Pedo Troll fucking goes on some long tangent about how, like, he's going to run us off the internet, ruin our lives. When you're getting no viewers, I'll still be there. I'll still be evil. And then he and then he tries to act like he still has some sense of morality. It's like, no, that's not it at all. Here's a video where they're looking at Anissa tweeting out, Ian randomly showed up with a belated birthday cake. I've been eyeing this one for weeks.
She is a complete, and I hate this phrase.
He hates it, but he has to use it. He has to use it. Spill it.
I've avoided using this the whole time, but like it's
like he gives a fuck, dude. He doesn't care. He does not care at all.
Sucks that it sucks to admit that in this case, everything people seem to have thought and said about her is apparently.
He's talking about my wife, by the way, Ian Jomha. That's who he's talking about.
Apparently true. And she is a succubus.
Everything. He said everything that people are saying is true.
And she's gotten everything she can get out of Ian.
Dude, man, you can't even put yourself in the shoes of a succubus. Like, no, if Anissa was truly a succubus, she would have probably dipped after OnlyFans. Like, that would have been a good time to escape. If that was truly the plan. Because you get some attention, you get some noise for your OnlyFans, and then you dip out. That's a good succubus strategy. I think if putting myself in the brain of Pedo Troll, I think that the response would then be something along the lines of, okay, well, she's bad at being a succubus. She's a terrible bus. That's what she is. Some fucking sloppy justification for him calling her a succubus.
And he's a husk of a man. I mean, you can see it.
Okay, this is another thing. This is why I made a fucking video about this shit. Is because these people, all the commentary channels, including Ethan Klein, they love being body language experts. He loves saying, he's a husk of a man. Just look at him. No energy, resting bitch face. He's a husk of a man. An absolute husk. Am I a husk now? Idubbbz is being stoic here.
You know, he's basically she's puppeteering him.
And then Luxie Grant comes in with some fucking absolute bullshit in the chat. You started the harassment, Ian. No, I didn't. This loser right here in the corner did. By fucking pressuring me to make a statement about all the harassment he was doing to other people. And then his freak show audience decided to come and spam the small podcast that I was working on. Freak show.
And, you know, I guess in one final Hail Mary to try to ingratiate herself to Hassan's circle for her upcoming streaming career, she is...
This is a lot of, like, just a lot of yapping.
Completely destroyed any credibility that Ian has left. Within a year, she's going to divorce Ian.
You know who also said that? Back in like 2019 or something? Leafy. Leafy is here. Oh man. The similarities. By the way, if the harassment podcast doesn't want me to talk about, you know, what they're saying, I guarantee you, as soon as they stop talking about Anissa and I'm out of there. I'm out of there. Just want to put that out there. It's an option. It's an option for them if they don't want to hear this. All right, so this one's labeled Gallia/Giardia goes on an unhinged rant about how Anissa to prove she isn't a creepy stalker.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah.
Is it really been?
Yeah, it's my 3rd year here.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
I've been here before Tom, before Nate.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's crazy actually.
So, and then Gallia, or whatever her name is, I'm not sure. I just spelled it correctly, just to, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, this sort of thing happens a lot, right? When, like, Anissa can do, like, some smarmy jokes in her tweets, and it will never be interpreted as a joke. And it kind of goes from the other side as well. Sometimes people will be watching the harassment podcast, and they won't interpret a certain thing as a joke. I'm a lot more sympathetic to people who don't interpret things on the harassment podcast as jokes, because there is a lot of blending of things there. But it is worth acknowledging.
And then, yeah, girl, you're the dumbest bitch I've ever seen in my life. If you think you can just...
Yes! I love hearing them try to hype each other up with the laughs and banter in the background. You go! You go! This is what we've been waiting for! This is definitely what the I am quiet, stoic. This is definitely what you signed up for when you joined the H3 podcast. You were definitely imagining that you're going to shit talk random people in the future. Great working environment.
Tweet something like this about a random person that you actually don't know anything about.
Yeah.
Because
so I will, this one I'm probably going to pause a lot, but what she just said is she's going on a little tangent about, oh, you're talking about someone that you don't even know kind of thing. Obviously, that's pretty rich. You are hired to basically, we'll say research for these purposes. Research, creep on, find a lot of like pointless information so your boss can harass people on his podcast. So that's what you're doing.
Seen in my life. If you think you can just tweet something like this about a random person that you...
A random person. It's just a random person. Anissa just pulled it out of the hat. She was just like, some random person. 1 in 300 million.
You actually don't know anything about because you cannot do any research in your life, then...
No, Anissa isn't going to stalk whatever accounts you have. Anissa's not going to stalk your accounts. That's a guarantee. So, yeah. There's going to be a lot of conflating creeping on and research. There's going to be a lot of that.
just shut the fuck up and just live in Edmonton peacefully, bake your little donuts every single day, feed your little baby Ian. He's about to eat solids. I'm so happy for him. Yeah, he's about to turn into solid food. I'm so happy for Ian. His season is almost over. Yeah, I don't know, what are you doing with those tweets? You were supposed, I don't know, you were trying to hype up your amazing video that came out later or something else, but...
Wait a minute. They always conflate me and Anissa. She's saying, trying to hype up your video, and it's like, no, I was putting out my video. Anissa was doing her tweeting. It's not Anissa's video. I know these guys love to push that narrative that like Anissa is puppeteering and all that sort of shit. Another reason why I released this recent video is because it's this narrative that all these commentary channels love to run with because it feels good, and there's really no other reason than that. It feels good. The people who are watching want to hear that. And it's that I didn't even make the content cop. Anissa did. And that's not true at all. Like, Anissa, like, very intentionally was not involved in any fucking aspect of that shit. She did go to... she went to LA with me to record that bit with Hassan, but it's all in here. That's my shit. Idubbbz is being stoic here. Everyone complains about me becoming woke. It's like, all right, so give me the credit. I became woke because my brain got better.
But this is just pathetic, dumb, and then also like confidently talking about my husband or our financial situation. You are filming a podcast in a fucking basement with no...
Okay, so this is one of those moments where it's like, everyone at the H3 podcast, I think, thinks in this moment that Giardia is cooking because, or like making a joke, because she says that we're like filming in a basement and like trying to imply that we're like poor and destitute or whatever the thing is. From their perspective, she's just joking. It's just a joke. But that's what Anissa is talking about in this tweet. Like, you are speaking very confidently about how our financial situation is poor. Like, you kind of have to choose one. Either you know that we're fine, or you're fucking just intentionally like lying because you want to sort of push this narrative that our lives are falling apart. And it's weird. I don't know why they're so I don't know, like, for lack of a better word, triggered. Like, they're very angry about this.
No equipment, with not a single light around, with not a single plug around you, because you don't have anything around you.
And they're new.
Because you don't have anything around you. It seems like she's not even joking. It seems like she's actually being serious. Like, what the hell is this? Where is the punchline? If you guys want to say over at the Harassment Podcast that this is like a comedy bit, you need to like have something pop up on the screen that says comedy bit. Because this isn't comedy. This is like a lot of insecurity and defensiveness. Like, we were in a basement for a couple episodes of our podcast. It's okay. That's okay. You're allowed to do that. This is for everyone who does live in a basement or doesn't have expensive like studio lights. That's fine. It doesn't matter. You can be successful without that, and it doesn't even matter, you know? Like, none of this is relevant, what Giardia is saying. I just want you guys to know. Some people don't have basements.
New big video, Ian starts it off by being like, yeah, ignore the back, and it's just like a bunch of planks of wood.
I'm working on it. I'm working on my setup. I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I can see you're trying to do something there, but I don't know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all...
Look it. I set it up. I got around to it. Why are they talking about this? Why are they talking about this? I don't get it.
Know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all know about your financial situation.
We all know that you're selling your house. Okay. How often does Pedo Troll say, yeah, they're snark-brained. Everyone's snark-brained. Oh, this is a snark talking point. This is a snark thing. These freaks are on fucking kiwi farms and all of these legitimate stalker websites. They are on them. Like, that is freak shit. We do not talk. That's why, by the way, that's why they even have these talking points about us being in a basement and like filling in the blank of like we're poor and destitute, is because we don't share this stuff. I didn't need to go into the basement and record a podcast and say, by the way, guys, this is temporary. This is temporary. Trust me. We're okay. I'm a multimillionaire, guys. Everything is fine. We're going to be living in luxury in just a few weeks. Don't you worry. Idubbbz is being stoic here. They filled in the blank because they're fucking weird and creepy. Emphasis on the creepy. And they do get these talking points from these websites that are sharing this information. I don't want to tell people about whether I'm selling my house or not. What the fuck is that? And I definitely didn't do that, but your employee, your stalker employee, did do that.
You're trying to do something there, but I don't know what that is. And we all know that you're selling your house. We all
know you're selling your house. We all do? Who's we? The parasocial weirdos in your fan base? Y'all need to log off. This is gross.
all know about your financial situation.
Because they talk about it.
Because they talk about it. I'm sorry, what? What's that?
Will, you're the one who's like posting a $20 cake for your birthday on your Twitter.
That was hilarious.
And you mentioned the date that you got it, how many days it was past your birthday, what Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details. What?
Yes! Yes, you are fucking creepy. You're the creepiest. You are the creepiest. By the way, guys, this is why I brought this one up. This is the tweet that she's talking about, where Anissa tweeted out, Ian randomly showed up with a belated birthday cake. I've been eyeing this one for weeks. She wasn't telling you the date. You, for some reason, thought the date was relevant and were focusing on it and are now bringing it up a couple months later as, I'm not creepy. I'm not creepy. You're the one who tweeted the date. Okay. Okay. You are creepy. You're the definition of creepy.
What Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those.
What Ian did say to you. What did I say anything here? I don't know. Maybe there's another tweet.
What
I was just about to empathize with her, by the way. Because I'm the empathy king.
Ian did say to you, and then you call me creepy for knowing those details.
Okay. Let's take an empathy moment here. She's feeling very defensive, I imagine, because she was called creepy. And in an attempt to defend the creepiness, she's like, I'm not creepy. I know all this information because this information is publicly available. It's still fucking creepy. It's still very creepy. There's a lot of information that's publicly available. There's a lot of information that, like, people share, but when you know, like, the date that someone, I don't know, posted a picture, I don't know, of their child, that would be creepy, right? But, you know, based on this defense, it's not creepy. You know, when you add the additional context of things, it becomes creepy, you know? And I think the dates is a very very funny one to get caught up on.
Why the fuck did you say that in the first place?
Why the fuck did you say that in the first place? I don't know, because she was trying to fucking be a normal person on the internet that's just sharing normal ass shit.
You were the one typing it in. Like, you're the one taking a photo of that cake. You're the one who posted it. I'm sorry that I know what cake it is.
I'm sorry that I know what cake it is. Oh, okay. So she probably just knew it. She didn't even research it. She just knew it. I know that cake. I've seen that cake before. Yeah, I've seen that cake before.
And it's $20. And like, all the people know about that. So I don't know, what are you trying to do here? Are you trying to, I don't know, gather up 5 of your fans against me? I think I can handle all 5 of them. I'm going to be good. I don't know. It's
I didn't hear what she was saying there.
To do here? Are you trying to, I don't know, gather up 5 of your fans against me? I think.
Did you say Vibery? Five of your fans? Oh, that's a joke. 5 of your fans.
I can handle all 5 of them. I'm gonna be good. I don't know. It's just that.
Okay, well, fucking, why are you talking about it? If you're so good, why are you talking about it, huh?
Dumbest shit. And like, I didn't reply because I don't use any like social platforms to reply on, and I really waited for this moment right now just to mention how fucking dumb you are. Yeah. Like, I just want you to know because you are watching this and you're reading every
she's
single
our biggest
comment.
fan, dude.
Huge fan.
She doesn't hide it.
Yes.
She's talking about like all the details. I was like, oh, she's a fan. Oh.
Well, I mean, she doesn't need to hide it, right? Like it comes into our lives. Like, you guys know how harassment works. Maybe you guys don't know how harassment works. When you talk to 20,000 people on your podcast or more, like, it just goes. Like, if you're on the internet, we're going to see that shit. Like, there's no way of avoiding it. So, yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of cope to say, like, oh, you're a fan. No. It's fucking everywhere.
She's like, if you scroll down, she posted a title even before we went live. She was already in the comments. She was like already commenting on the title before we went live. She's there every single day.
Girl, you
she's
dumb
watching
fuck.
it,
you
and
loser.
I just don't know.
This is going to be.
Also, if I can add,
of course, please.
They have so much heat for Anissa, man.
Galia, you're infinitely smarter than her, more successful than her,
more capable.
Sorry that she's good at her job. Like, her knowing all the details, that's literally her job. That's not.
Her job is knowing the details. Okay, whatever, man. Knowing the details. All right. I don't know. I don't get, like, redefining the stalker shit. Like, I don't know, man. This is a weird job. That's really weird. Like, you just shouldn't, I don't know. This isn't something to aspire to. You know? If there's something there, like if it's relevant, like, you know, if you're piecing things together, like if it was relevant that Anissa, like, talked about, like, a belated birthday cake, and then you looked at the date, and the date that it was posted was not belated, it was on the day of her birthday, maybe you got some, like, breaking news there. Like, fuck, Anissa lied. She posted a cake on her birthday, not her belated birthday. Then maybe that's breaking news, but this really isn't fucking research, guys. Like, if you don't have anything, just say that.
Not creepy. She's good at her job.
Creepy is like the most pathetic description for what it is.
And she does it every time, and I've seen a lot of people mention that she does it like almost Trump-esque. Creepy Galia, just trying to do her.
Creepy Galia is creepy. Creepy Giardia, very Giardia. It's awesome. That's awesome. Sometimes you do need to invoke a little Trump, okay?
It's snark brain.
And then also,
she takes all the snark narratives, right? And
she
then
says
she thinks,
that I'm scary, and that, like, I'm creepy to her, and I'm the most creepy thing that ever happened to her.
I mean, when someone's all up in your shit, creeping around, like, that's creepy. I mean, that's just a fact. She's not inviting you to look at her tweets every hour on the hour.
Forever. Girl, you just, like, posted a video about all of those snarkers who are talking about you, and I'm the creepiest one.
And again, she said Anissa. She's labeling Anissa as the one who's talking about the harassers or the snarkers, whatever she's referring to it as. Which is, you know, that is... That's interesting. Again, that's not fucking Anissa's video. I made that video. I was fucking fed up of seeing these losers talking shit about me and Anissa. So, yeah.
One out of every single incel that you've ever mentioned, I'm the most creepy that you've ever met.
About her. I didn't even know what she's talking about.
Yes, and I also wanted to mention that your dumb fuck husband just posted a video before that that's called "Why Are You Scared of Immigrants?" And you are so fucking scared of me. That's the first thing you ever mentioned about me.
Somebody's scared of an
this
immigrant.
Creepy immigrant is like all up in my shit.
I'm getting
yes.
xenophobic vibe.
Idubbbz is being stoic here. See, this is the problem, right? Is like, it's like you can hear Ethan in the background saying, "I'm getting xenophobic vibes." Like, why are you pressuring your employee? Well, I guess she didn't need to be pressured. She's probably going to do this no matter what. But it's such a gross work environment. Like, the fact that everyone has to, like, come out and, like... Because fucking Pedo Troll's the one that fucking started all of this. This is the work environment that he's created. Like, I think a lot of these people at the podcast would totally prefer different, like a different job, like a different role. I'm saying, like, I don't think they want to be on camera saying this shit. Like it.
Glock her.
I'm an angry bitch.
Right?
Yeah,
Am I doing it right?
Yeah.
You're smarter,
Yeah.
more capable,
More likable.
I have a job.
You've overcome more in life. You have a job.
I have a
You
credit
managed
score.
to.
This is interesting, guys. This is interesting. So oftentimes there is, like, you know, Anissa will mention there's a lot of misogyny on this podcast. I don't say it because I know it triggers people. I know the word misogyny triggers the fuck out of people. So I try to, you know, think about, you know, young Ian, because I do want to convert some of these young Ians into, you know, having a more empathetic worldview. And I know I got to avoid some of these terms like misogyny, but this is like the perfect example where, you know, no one on the podcast maybe a year ago would be like downplaying sex work. They're like, oh yeah, being a sex worker is totally like fine and awesome. But in this moment, in their hatred for Anissa, they're like, fucking get a job. Like, you don't have a real job. And it's like, okay, so you guys, like, you're so fucking hater-brained. Like, you can't pause for a moment and, like, I don't know, like, Anissa has unlikable characteristics that you can go after. Like, she's loud, you know? She's loud, all right? That's, like, and she posts a lot on Twitter. Like, I get it. But they can't focus on, like, what is objective and true. Like, come on. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they have no actual, like, they don't stand by their principles on this podcast. They don't fucking care. It's all so surface level. And as soon as someone doesn't, like, you know, as soon as someone is basically an enemy of the show, all of the qualities that represent this person are now, like, up for attack. What principles? Yeah, I mean, if you keep watching and you pay attention to it, it's like, oh, they really don't actually care about these things. They're just avoiding this, you know, to not get canceled or whatever.
To escape a war against all odds.
Yeah.
Like, Gaia went through hell and back to be able to escape the war. Like, she's infinitely more successful than you'll ever be, Anissa.
And she escaped the word to come and shit on Anissa, and that is her right.
Imagine what I have to explain to my parents that I do for work. I talked to a dumb bitch on the internet who just messaged about me for no fucking reason. And that.
I mean, you don't have to say that to your parents, but the fact that you're saying that that's your actual job, I don't know, go into detail about, you know, looking up strangers on the internet's you know, birthdays and, you know, where their house is located and, you know, whether it's up for sale or not. Go into great detail about all of the things that are legitimately creepy. This is probably the least creepy thing that she's done online, is have a back and forth with someone arguing about whether or not she's creepy. That is the least creepiest thing.
That's what my work is right now, and I'm happy that it is. It's kind of like fun to do that. But
fun.
Sometimes I like wake up and I'm like, what is this world? Like,
I'm telling you right now, it's not fun. As someone who's doing it, like, it is not fun to do. I like, maybe if you haven't gone to therapy, it's fun to do. Maybe if you don't know how to, like, find purpose and joy in the world, it's fun to do. But what she's doing right now is not fun. Like, this shit is, like, obviously I'm responding to it, and she's not gonna like that because it's fucking mean. It doesn't feel like you're being heard. You know, it sucks. It sucks ass. So yes, you are not having fun. I can guarantee that. We can hear it in your voice.
Am I husk now?